My name is Kandel, Extension Agronomist at Fargo, North Dakota with North Dakota State University. Soybean is a leguminous crop and can fix atmospheric nitrogen and put it into a form that the plant can use. So that is why we use the bacteria to make the nodules, and in the nodules we get that bacteria fixing the nitrogen from the atmosphere for the plant's use.
I'm Dave Franzen. I'm the NDSU Extension soil specialist. Been here almost 30 years. The inoculation is very important with soybeans because it supplies the soybean with nitrogen. If there wasn't for the inoculum, we'd need, what, 200-300 pounds of nitrogen per acre to get a decent 40, 50, 60 bushel crop of soybeans. So thankfully we don't have to do that. In a field that has never had soybeans before, it's important to inoculate, and usually farmers will double inoculate. Once the soybeans have been on land that has been inoculated within the last 4 years or so, then we find it's really not that important to inoculate after that. It doesn't hurt the soybeans if you decide to put more inoculant on, but it doesn't really help them.
If we are thinking about crop rotation and we have never grown soybean before, it is essential that we inoculate. However, the question comes up, do we continue to inoculate? Well, we have to kind of think about how our system is. If we plant rows of 30 inch and we only inoculate those rows and we plant it in no-till, then the inoculate will be only in those bands. So it is important that we inoculate for a few years, but once we get the whole field with the bacteria available, then we don't need to inoculate every year, but we can kind of monitor if there are nodules. However, if there are stress conditions that have caused a lot of death of the bacteria, then it is still essential to put in inoculant. So we recommend early in the season to go out into the plot at the V2, V3 stage, dig a few plants, put them in a bucket, wash them, and then check for nodulation. If you have a field that has no nodules and it is completely yellow due to nitrogen, lack of nitrogen, it would be advisable to apply some nitrogen. Otherwise, there is no need to apply nitrogen to our soybean crops.